Hello, everyone. I'm John Episcopo, author of the book Dream Living. Today, I want to talk to you about investing in yourself. You spend a lot of money on things that you enjoy doing. That's good. If you like going on vacation, if you like, I don't know, watching movies, I mean, you can spend a lot of money doing that if that's what you want to do. But I don't care where you are on the financial side of life. If you are dirt broke, if you are somewhere in the middle class where most Americans are, or most people or a lot of people in the world are. I don't want to say most people in the world. There's a lot of poverty out there for sure. Or you've got money in the bank and you can rest easy with that. Wherever you are is irrelevant. If you're not investing in yourself, then you are falling behind. Look, if you are an entrepreneur, you don't have any other choice but to invest in yourself. You have got to focus on the thing that is going to take you further in your business. More so, that was my dog that sneezed. That was a pretty powerful sneeze. Good job, girl. You've got to invest in the thing that's going to take you further in business. That's going to be yourself. Okay. How do you do this? Why? Or we've already talked about the why. Let's talk about the what, or the how. The how. How are you going to do this? Well, if you've got the money, conferences are a great thing. If you can go to a conference, a good business conference, or a good entrepreneurial conference, if you're not an entrepreneur or a business owner or anything like that, that's fine. But there are conferences out there that help you find your place in this world and give you energy, and that's something that we can all use, right? What about on the financial side? There are conferences out there that build you up on financial education. That's a good thing. Whatever it might be, wherever you are in your life, and I know a lot of these videos, it sounds like I'm talking specifically to business owners like myself. That's not the case, okay? There are lots of good, if you are in ministry, there are lots of good Bible conferences and things like that are available to you. And I highly recommend that you take yourself, or you avail yourself to that, okay? Secondly, we talked about conferences, books. Read books. Now, you may say I'm not a reader, okay? Listen to books, all right? Amazon has got a great application called Audible, all right? And you could subscribe to that for a very low payment. I'm not associated with them in any way. I'm a customer. But through Audible, you can get certain credits and get a lot of different books that are out there that is on Audible, right? So you don't have to read it. I do this in the car all the time. I'm constantly listening to books because I don't have as much time as I used to sit down and read. Now, when I sit down, I'm working, all right? I'm either working on marketing for my businesses or I'm writing, for the next book that I've got coming out. So it's most of my time now that I get that's incoming information and all this positive energy is going to be in my vehicle, all right, when I'm in transit from place to place, all right? Instead of listening to the radio all the time or listening to music, I'm listening to things that are going to enhance my life, all right? So the Audible app is incredible, and I highly recommend. Of course, my book's on Amazon, so I'm kind of biased, but I highly recommend Amazon and their Kindle program, where you can read lots of different. You pay a subscription, and you can read so many different books for free, right? I mean, there's no extra cost or anything like that. Now, the next way is, if you don't have any money whatsoever, you have some sort of access to the internet, or else you wouldn't be watching this video, okay? So you have some sort of access to the internet. YouTube is a great source of that information. I have learned so much. Listen, I think it was a meme that did this to me. Probably, I don't know, it's been a while, probably about a year or so ago, I came across a meme. And a lot of times we share memes that are funny or, maybe a little bit thought-provoking, but nothing else. Very few memes, I think, are life-changing. This one was. And I don't even remember how it went. All I can do is paraphrase. But it was something to the effect of, are you a creator or are you a taker, or something like that? And it was talking about, those who consume versus those who create. And I was thinking about how I view things like YouTube. So this video, the type of content that I put out, is for people to become stronger in their life, right? This is the kind of content, by the way, that I've been consuming for years. I was a consumer. And now I've decided to not only be a consumer, but a content creator as well. Okay, I wanted to create the same stuff that was motivating me at the time, and still does, by the way. There are times to where I don't feel very motivated, so I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to listen to a speech by Elon Musk, or I'm going to listen to Jordan Peterson, or I'm going to listen to you name it. There are lots of different people out there. Even old Tony Robinson. I'm not calling him old, but I'm just saying his content is old. He's got new stuff too, but all of his old stuff is still good. And going back and listening to that stuff is great. So you have free access to lots of different information out there that can get you motivated. Not only the motivation, but skills as well. Look, for me to write my book, I had no clue how to do this. I took a writing class in college, and but it wasn't like a real writing class. It was just basic writing, right? And of course, high school and stuff like that. But it was nothing like I majored in writing or anything like that. I got that information from the internet. I did my research. I learned how to do it. I learned how all of these things worked. I learned how to structure things. Why or how? I did it, yes, by different Google searches and things like that, but YouTube played a huge role. All that information's out there. I learned how to create this channel off of YouTube, okay? I can go on and on and on with how I do my ads and things like that from YouTube. This is a great resource, all right? It's not just the place to watch your funny stuff, your entertaining videos. That stuff is great, and I do it too. But how much can you better your life if you were to take a portion of the time you spend watching videos, and instead of watching things that are going to just give you entertainment, instead focus on some things that are going to provide value to your life? More than entertainment, okay? It's going to teach you a skill. It's going to motivate you. It's going to push you to go to the next level, okay? This should be the year, 2022, to be the new you. If you want to be the new you, then you got to do something you've never done before. You need to start investing in yourself, all right? Not just the money. Money's important, all right? Like I said, buying books, going to seminars and conferences and things like that is good. But not everybody can do that. There was a time where I couldn't do that, all right? So you've got a free resource right here. Now, I'll do my best to continue to provide content for you, but there's so many others out there as well, all right? So I hope that this encourages you to motivate yourself to get out there and do great things. It doesn't have to be starting a business, okay? It could be becoming the person you've always wanted to be, whatever that looks like. Okay, right there as whatever it is that you're currently doing in your life. This is your life. You get one. Do the very best you can with it. I'm John Episcopo. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.